Dogs. Man's best friend. We do everything with our dogs nowadays, including taking them with us wherever we go. It's a chance for people to make great memories with the animal member of their family. But it can create some terrible memories for those tasked with cleaning up the messes left behind, like in this vehicle. I'm starting out by tackling these fabric floor mats. To clean them, I'm going to use one of my favorite products, P&S Carpet Bomber. I'm using it undiluted since these floor mats have really taken a beating this winter. They were absolutely filled with dirt, but with my pressure washer, they end up looking like new. Once clean, I'll pull out as much water as possible so they can dry quickly. The dog hair really wasn't an issue with these mats. Moving into the interior is really where the hard work began. I removed all the personal items from the console and glove box because they needed a good vacuuming. Some dog hair had even found its way into these areas. But I haven't yet reached the nightmare scenario. Moving into the front driver's well, it was full of sand and it also had its share of dog hair, but this area cleaned up fairly easily. Now we get to the area that caused me to lose some sleep. I'm used to seeing really dirty carpets and even some completely nasty ones, but this one caused me a lot of pain to clean. As I get closer to the door, the sand and hair just don't want to come up with the vacuum. I'd run into the dreaded combination of hair, sand, and spilled pop. The sugary drink caused everything to become extremely sticky, and my usual tools of the vacuum, Anolan brush, and Tornador were no match for it. Usually the Anolan brush pulls the hair out easily, but you can see how the hair keeps sticking and rolling up behind the brush because even the brush had become contaminated by the spilled drink. But I'm not licked yet. I'm just going to have to leave much of this behind until I bring in the two tools in my arsenal capable of getting to the bottom of that stickiness. Stick around to see them later in the video.
I see what you did there, Scrapper.
Now is when we get back to the bottom of this stuck-on dog hair. I'm going to use some Terminator enzyme cleaner and then top it with some Carpet Bomber. And here's the first tool that will break up the sticky situation I'm up against, my McCulloch steamer. It's going to loosen everything before I bring in the closer to finish this game. With the grime all loosened up, in comes the Bissell to suck up all that sticky pop and remove some of that dog hair. I don't like using the Bissell without a thorough vacuum though, as I don't want the head to get clogged. But in a situation like this, I really don't have a choice. With the fabrics clean, I move on to the trim on the doors and in the consoles. Needless to say, that pop that was spilled made it onto more than just the carpet. This seat is the one that was part of what I've termed the incident. Watch how much the color changes when I clean half of it. This driver's seat is another example of how much grime these car surfaces can accumulate. I've cleaned a lot of dirty armrests over my time, but this one has to be the dirtiest that I've ever worked on. But I was also disappointed with how it turned out. It had been abused so much that I had to be careful cleaning it, and I felt that I was starting to wear through the vinyl coating, and I didn't want to remove any of the pigment, leaving it looking completely worn. Next, I applied 303 aerospace protectant to finalize the look and give it some great UV protection. I have this and all the other products used linked in the description below. Now that this Explorer is rejuvenated, it's ready to take on more adventures with the family dog. I just hope the pop stays in the bottle. If you enjoyed the video, go on down and hit that like button and share it to your friends. I have a couple more great details linked on the screen. As always, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, keep it clean.